Okay, yeah. So you gain the full benefits of a long rest.
Perfect.
You do hear in the
Choose.
night, especially Glim and Eloine, you do hear the sound of flapping wings and crows on the roof, sort of cawing and pecking at the tiles.
Mm.
There's a shrill wind that blows in every now and then and rattles the shutters. It seems to scare them off, and then for the rest of the night, you're pretty much uninterrupted sleep. Heim, roll me a d20. Ooh,
Is
after
that
20.
good or bad?
Yeah, that's good. You have a night of completely restful sleep.
Oh my god.
You wake up in the
Wow.
morning, your gills are sort of parched from they're sort of dusty and dry. They got that sweet taste of water for a little bit while you're out on the lake, and now they're missing it. You sort of wake up and they're like stuck to your neck, and you have to get your fingers in there and sort of
Oh god.
unstick them. There's like this slime that oozes out. But otherwise,
Uh,
pretty well rested.
Other than that, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, all things
I'm
considered.
just gonna get up, stretch, and then look beside where there's like a basin of water, and then just dunk my entire head in, like up to my like past my neck, and just be there for like maybe a minute or two, and then pull out, and then now I'm ready to start my day.
Yeah, refreshed. The gills are watered. Glim and Eloine, pretty much the same thing. You wake up, fresh bowls of water by the bedside. You didn't hear anyone coming in the night, but apparently they did that.
Weird. But okay.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
And yeah, you are ready to go about your second day in Vallaki.
Oh yeah.
No, third?
I'll mention
Second.
to third. I feel like it's got to
You
be
got there at
more than that
night,
even.
didn't you? It's your second night. It's your third, yeah, third day.
I'll just mention to Glim in the morning that yeah, I just realized I forgot to tell you last night, but that guy was was like a finance person, tax collector, so he seemed nice, but those tax collector government types are not usually, so we'll see.
Are you suspicious of him? He seemed to like you.
Yeah, well, he seemed nice, but I don't know. I don't trust anything around here, so.
I mean, we haven't had anything good, but who knows?
Who could be
You-
first?
You could have found something good.
Alright, so what time do you guys get up?
In the morning?
You're not sleeping in.
Paige is not the person to ask about this. She doesn't actually quite know what
No,
is a
I'm the
reasonable
same.
time to wake up.
Honestly.
We'll be up at 8.
Yeah.
PM.
Nope, the other one.
Yeah.
The bad one.
The bad one, yeah.
Alright. So yeah, Heim. Sounds like you're up first. You step out onto the balcony and you can see like the view of the tap room. Thankfully, your friend Rictavio is not there. Just at the bar are Danica and her husband, and you can also see the two kids running around chasing each other. There's like a couple people there for breakfast, but otherwise it's pretty empty.
Okay, well then if it's empty now, I'll go down there and wait for the rest of the group to wake up.
Oh, okay, cool. Eloine, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I guess I'll just go down to the bar area.
Okay.
Collect my promised breakfast.
Yeah, so you head down there. Danica gives you the wave. Erwin gives you like a stoic nod. So, good morning, dearie. How hungry are
Good
you?
morning. Pretty hungry.
So we've just got the
You
last
see
of the
the
wolf
size of me,
steaks if you
right?
fancy it.
Wolf steaks.
Yeah, on the
Wow.
house.
Quite the establishment. I would gladly have one.
It's alright. She disappears off into the kitchen. And you're kind of left there with the stern, bearded face of her husband. He just kind of looks at you. He's like doing that barman thing where they just say nothing and clean a mug with a rag. And he says, he kind of leans in and he whispers, "My wife said you'd be interested in helping us."
Yeah, of course. You guys have been so hospitable. It's the least we could do.
Seems a bit strange, just offering to help us out of the blue. You don't even know us.
Well, no, not really, but this place is a little strange. We've just arrived here, and this establishment has been, a place of kindness in this place. So we're happy to help.
He raises an eyebrow at you, and he gives a slight smile, and he's like, "Well, I'm glad you feel comfortable. That's the main thing we try to do here is make this place a haven where people can get away from their troubles." Just when you and your friends have had breakfast, flag me down, and I'll take you into the kitchen and we'll have a little chat about the you know what. And
Yes.
if you could, try not to talk about how the wine's missing. He kind of looks over at the person at the bar at the end, and their ears suddenly prick up. And you're like, so yeah, we don't want that getting round. Right
Yeah.
before a festival.
Okay. Sounds good. And what's your name?
My name's Erwin.
Erwin? Eloine. Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you too. He shakes your massive hand. He's like, even though he's quite old and rugged, he's still pretty thin looking. Looks like he's been through some shit. Says, yeah, you and your friends have breakfast. Call me when you're ready to talk. And just sort of goes off and starts serving people, and he like shouts at his kids. He's like, "Hey, Brom! You knocked that fucking table over, I'll have your heads!" "Sorry, Dad." And they scuttle off out into the garden. Well, the grounds, I guess. Alright, so Eloine's having breakfast. What's everyone else doing?
I'll go down and join Eloine for breakfast.
Mm-hmm. If you just want to move yourself on the bottom map, feel free. Do we have a Heim?
Cool.
I just heard cool.
Yep, that's me. I'm
Alright, brekkie time.
with the group.
So yeah, it's the usual breakfast of bread, beet soup, and a side of wolf steak, if you're interested. Haim, as you're eating yours, the person to your right gives you a sort of jealous look, almost like licking their lips as they eat their shitty vegetable stew that looks more like water than actual stew.
I'd be jealous if I were me too.
He's like, are you gonna eat that?
Of course I'm gonna eat it.
Oh, you don't want to share?
With you?
He's salivating.
I'm more of like a capitalist type of guy, so if there's not a lot in it for me, then I don't quite see the point of it. And to be honest, I'm looking at what you've got, and there is no chance that we're going to be doing a trade of any sort. So the best I can offer you is one deep sniff.
2 sniffs.
You have no sway in this. I'm just giving you a sniff. Take the sniff or leave it.
He thinks it over. He's like, all right. And he like puts his nose in the sniffing position. So bring it over here. Let me get a wand.
Meet me halfway.
He meets you halfway, and then once he gets there and takes in he's like, he reaches for the steak.
I'm just pulling away.
Nice. Give me a. Oh no. He's just about to just wrap his hands around it and go throw on it, when Erwin just gives him the biggest backhander you've ever seen. Just spins his head all the way around and knocks him off the stool.
Oof.
Oi! None of that's in here, you cunt! Get it!
You heard the man.
And he just like cradles his broken nose and jaw. Just like, and like just runs out the bar.
I feel almost a little bit responsible, but I was giving the man a sniff.
Well, you gotta be careful you trust in this place. Not if I'm a desperate. But I won't have anyone stealing from my paying customers. So he got his dirty mitts on that. I'll get you a fresh one.
I've actually lost my appetite. It's alright.
Alright, well, fair enough. And just as you say that, the doors to the pub swing open again. As your friend Rictavio walks in. He says, "Ah, the heroes have returned! Hi, my dear boy, how are you?"
I'm rushing out. Gotta go.
Oh no. Oh, we have a meeting, don't we?
You do.
Yeah.
Let's
Time
maybe it's time
Yeah.
for a meeting.
You want to like say to Erwin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
can we
like,
do it in like a private room?
Yeah, come through to the kitchen. He's like, no, I must talk to the dear boy. I have so much to talk to him about. And everyone's like, nah, sorry, mate, we got business. And he ushers you into the kitchen over here, and then he says, Danica, Rictavio's here for the morning breakfast shipment. So, all right, I've got it ready. And she comes out with a sack, kind of places it on the table, and she's like, yeah, I've got your stuff here, Rictavio. And then as you trundle off into the kitchen, he just goes up to the bar and he's like, ah, excellent, my darling. He's like, hi, dearie, I'll catch you later.
Mm-hmm.
Toodaloo. And you hear him walk out.
He might be the worst thing about this place.
He's my favorite NPC.
So yeah, Erwin is going to usher you all into the kitchen up here. I'll just move you up there. But yeah, feel free to explore as you wish. It's a pretty basic kitchen. I believe it has a description, so I'll read it out. Yeah. Yes, so this room looks like the kitchen of someone who loves to cook. It's got piles of pots, walls lined with utensils, and shelves of ingredients and all manner of pleasant odors. 2 lanterns are hanging above a sturdy pine work table in the middle of the room, and a pot of soup bubbles on the hearth. It's a foodie's kitchen. You can tell that everything here is very well maintained, very well used. And yeah, Erwin brings you in, and he's like, so, how much did Danica tell you about the situation?
All we know is that the Wizard of Wine's shipment has not showed up.
Yeah, that is the real problem here. You see, wine is the only thing that keeps some of these people going. It's a brief reprieve from the horrors of this land, and without it, I'm worried what would happen to this town as well. We're supposed to get a shipment every week, but we haven't heard from them in about 10 days. It's getting worrying. So, we was hoping if you're as capable as we think you are, you could go and have a look and see what's going on.
I think we can do that.
So obviously, I wouldn't ask you to do this for free. If you went, you'd have run of the place, free room and board, as long as you're here. And I'll see that I can get you some due payment as well, some monetary payment. Don't have a lot of sway in this town, but I'm sure I can scrounge something up.
I think that sounds great to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think we have a deal.
I can give you provisions. It's half a day from here. I can give you provisions, and if you give me time, I can probably find you a map to get you there. Yeah, I imagine you'll want to be exploring this place, so I'll try and get you a map of the realm. It's not terribly accurate, but it'll give you some idea where you are.
Anything can help.
Yeah, that would be perfect, actually. Thank you.
Alright, well, I'll get all the provisions ready. If you just need anything to get, go out into the town, come back about midday, and I'll have everything ready.
Perfect. Midday.
Do we want I'm gonna look to Hyman Glim and be like, do we want to try and see if there's like transportation, like if we can find a horse and wagon or something, or do we want to just walk?
Transportation would definitely help.
Yeah, I think transportation would be good if it's available.
Yeah, or do you know if there's anywhere around town we could find transportation?
Well, you might get an old nag from the wagon shop. Although the person with the healthiest horse in the town is old Rictavio. We stable old Drusilla, his horse at the back. Sturdiest horse in the whole town. Never seen anything like her. Absolutely impeccable beast.
What do you think the odds are he would lend her out to us?
Well, he's a friendly guy. I'm sure you've met him. You might ask for a favour, but maybe. But, you know, 3 of you can't go on one horse, so you will have to get a wagon. I can arrange a meeting with your wagon master, see what we can get you, but it won't be cheap.
Maybe for now we do just walk then. I don't know if Haim wants to talk to.
Yeah. Yeah, walking might be.
Well, like I said, you could get an old nag, but I can't guarantee she'll get the whole journey. Depends how fast you go.
We've been walking our entire way here. I think we can manage half a day and half a day back. That shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, should be fine.
Alright, well, like I said, you come back at midday, make your preparations, and I'll get you the map and enough food to get you there and back. And some water, that kind of thing.
Wonderful. Thank you.
You got any camping supplies?
Yes.
Just in case you're stuck out there.
I might be in need of camping supplies.
So, well, I suggest you head down to the Arasek stockyard. That's where you'll get all your general stuff. But be warned, things of that sort of importance are hard to get around here. They will be expensive, but mention that Erwin sent you. You might get a discount.
Okay, thank you.
No, thank you. Because this, we really need this with the festival coming up.
Well, we'll do our best. We'll see you at midday.
Yeah, definitely.
Great.
And he just sort of goes back to like stirring the stew, tasting it, seasoning it a bit more.
All right.
So should we try and get you camping supplies?
I guess so. I think we should also swing by the church and let them know that we found the missing child that we put them on the search for.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good idea.
But yes. Where did he say that we could buy camping supplies?
He said the Arasek stockyard. When you got the tour, it was one of the first buildings they pointed you towards, but I can show you on the map. You did get directed towards it.
Okay. So we know where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why don't we do that first and then go see the people at the church very briefly, and then that should, I don't know what time it is. I don't know how time works. That might bring us to noon.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
busy
that's
yourself,
pretty
yeah.
good.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna use the bathroom and then we will carry on.
Sure.
Cool.
Hello.
I just stepped on some plastic,
Ooh,
and I broke whatever I stepped on. Oh shit.
I'll show it.
Page.
Sorry, what?
I stepped on a piece of plastic and I broke it.
A piece of plastic?
Don't worry about it. I'm fine.
I'll live.
Miss Page, I'm level 1 first aid certified.
Oh yeah.
Is this a piece of Lego?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I know if it was Lego. Didn't come with your sewing thing? Cool.
I don't know what it was. Firewire gas glass. Instead of bleeding. No? Do you need a tourniquet?
No, I need a pedicure though.
You might have to amputate.
I've always been told I'd look great with a peg leg.
Save a lot of money on shoes.
Would you? I don't think you can buy shoes by just the shoe, you know?
Oh, that's true. I guess you can't exactly go in and ask for half off.
No.
Socks then.
Yo.
Hello.
Hello.
Are we waiting for anyone?
I am back.
Michael?
Mm-hmm.
I am back.
Also present.
Okay. We're heading into town. Alright, here's another beautiful Barovian morning. You're in the center of town. Where would you like to go first?
So
Where are the
church or
stockyards?
store?
So the stockyard is over here by the east gate. That's sort of like wide open area down in the southeast. You also have the main street, or like the high street, over by Blinsky's store, which is down here if you want to buy anything a bit more expensive. But anything like custom made.
I think the stockyard
Okay.
is fine. Just to
Yeah,
get some
well-
camping supplies.
We'll see what they've got.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're walking through the streets, you can see that the old decorations have been completely removed for the old festival, the Wolf Heads Jamboree. There isn't a sight of a decapitated wolf or lupine innards anywhere to be seen. The posters for the new festival are now up. The bunting is ready to be strewn out at a moment's notice, and as you're walking past one, you notice that there is actually a prize for first, second, and third place in the festival
Mm.
for the talent show. And it says, Vallaki's Got Talent. Baron Vargas Vlachevich presents Vallaki's Got Talent, the newest and latest craze. Happiness guaranteed. First, second, and third place. Guaranteed prizes of wondrous amazement. Participation mandatory.
Oh. Everybody participates?
Well, everyone has to be there.
Oh, everybody has to be
Yeah.
there. Okay. Hi, you should enter.
Anyone got a talent they want to try out?
I do
I
not.
mean, I'm pretty good with the bagpipes, I've been told.
You could win a
Who told
prize.
you that?
I don't know. I've been told pretty much throughout most of my life that I should keep my talents to myself.
That's fair.
And he does talents with the air quotations.
Oh. Well, anyway. Yeah, is there anything else you want? You just head into the stockyard, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put you on the stockyard map. And here we are. Where's the section for this? So yeah, this large stockyard has several locked sheds along its periphery and lies adjacent to a roomy warehouse. A wooden sign above the front gate reads Arsec Stockyard. Parked at the south end of the stockyard is a sturdy carnival wagon, its colourful paint peeling off. Faded lettering on the side spells out the words Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders. A heavy wooden padlock heavy padlock secures the wooden doors on the back. So yeah, once you get here, you can see in the stockyard there's two what appears to be just village people. They're just sort of one of them has a little bit of parchment and she's ticking things off or like scratching on the parchment. The other one is saying what he's got in his hands and then putting it aside. They seem to be taking stock of what they've got.
Should we go talk to them?
Yeah. Do they look like they have camping supplies?
They have a lot. I mean, looking around this yard, there's just all sorts of goods around here. They've got food in a wagon. They've got barrels of water. They've got pretty much everything you could think of.
Okay.
They seem to be right now just like putting out some. Fresh is a bad word for it, but they seem to be putting out some produce for sale in like a market, sort of like a vegetable
I don't
stand.
want to
But the
try
veg
any of the
doesn't.
vegetables from here.
They look like they've been there for about 3 days, but yeah, you're not really sure. You haven't seen anything fresher than that, to be honest.
All right. Well,
So
let's
just
go, gang.
camping supplies, right?
Yeah. Just Heim. Do you need anything?
Nope.
Okay. Hi there. I'm wondering if you could help us out.
Oh yes, please come in.
Hi. I'm just finding myself in need of some camping supplies, if you have any.
Oh yeah, camping supplies. We have lots of those.
Wonderful.
What are you in need of?
Um,
Will you be
I don't
staying
know. I
out
guess.
for the night? Do you need a tent?
Do we need tents, guys? Do you guys have
Um,
tents?
I don't have a tent, but like I've just been using a tarp.
Do you have a tarp?
Hi, are you
I don't have a
asking them?
tent. I don't have a tent. No, I'm asking you. Do you have a tarp in your inventory?
Let's say
Um,
yes.
I guess I don't.
Would you like to buy a tarp?
How much is a tarp?
Good question. Tarp isn't in the adventuring gear table, believe it or not. Well, for you, I'd say 10 gold.
Gold.
That's a lot for a tarp. How much is a tent?
How much is a tent? 20 gold for a two-person tent.
Oh man. I
What do
think
you
a
want a
tarp.
tent for? Going on a trip?
Yeah, you could say that.
What about just some bedrolls, maybe? Do we need a tent? We haven't
I
used
have
one.
I have bedrolls. Yeah, I mean, we just don't want to be stuck in the rain with nothing. I'll get a tarp just in case. I'll buy the tarp from you, good sir.
And if you have any bedrolls, I find myself in need.
Oh yeah, a bedroll is 10 gold.
And gold. Um, we're performing a job for Erwin. Are you familiar? He sent us here to get these supplies.
Oh, that's true. He said we might get a discount.
Halloween.
Oh, you're a friend of Irvin. Why did you say so? Of course, everything is discounted. The bedroll will be 1 gold piece.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay.
Whoa, it pays to know Erwin.
Well, I wouldn't
All
want
right.
to knock off a friend.
I hand him a gold piece.
The tent will be
The,
2 gold pieces.
So the tarp was 1 gold piece?
A tarp. The tarp is 5 silver pieces.
Oh,
You could buy a
amazing.
tent for 2 gold.
Should we get a tent? Just Heim, do you want a tent?
Can we not share?
It's a 2-person tent. I've got the
I'll get
couple.
a tent then.
Very good. While I'm
I've
in the
got enough
warehouse,
gold.
if you want anything else. And basically what this guy has is everything on the adventuring gear handout.
Okay.
To some extent.
Okay.
And normally, he offers them at 10 times the market price, but because you're friends of Erwin, you're getting them at the market value.
All right.
Mm.
I think
There's a
we're okay.
table at the bottom with prices, if you need to.
Assuming one of you has a mess kit already for cooking.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
We should get more potions.
Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea.
Do you have any bulk deals with the potions, my man?
Well, they're hard to come by. You only have 3.
But so is money.
Oh yeah. Well, for the 3, maybe I could go to 125 gold pieces.
Oh.
I'll do you one better. How about something far more valuable than gold? A favor.
Ooh, what kind of favor? My wife be listening?
No, I don't think so. Why? Does she like wine?
Oh, honey, tell him how much you like the wine. Yeah, it's alright.
Oh, okay. Lovely voice. Well, a merchant of yourself must be interested in the import of fine wines, right?
Yes, wine is the only thing we're living for, except for my beautiful wife here.
Oh, yes, so beautiful. And, well, little birdie has told me that wine around the area has become increasingly more difficult to acquire. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Smart Merchant Man?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Heim, no.
What do you mean?
it's too late now.
There's no more wine?
God damn it.
Don't be silly. They have loads of wine. I've seen the barrels.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
Yeah,
They
mistaken.
do have loads of wine.
Yeah,
I
of course
was
they do.
mistaken.
He's sweating
I'm
a
just
little
gonna.
bit.
You know what? You guys finish up here. I'm just gonna go for a walk.
Yeah, I
Cool,
think
my
that's
man.
everything. I
He
think
always
that's all
thinks
we
he's
need.
very good at haggling, but he's really not. I'm sorry.
You know
Go
what?
ahead.
I got this, you guys. 2 gold coins.
Where's the tent? Yes, you want the tent, just 2 gold.
There you go.
Okie doke.
And we'll take our leave.
Yeah,
Alright, so what have you bought? You bought 2 tents.
and I have a
I
tarp.
think that's
2
it.
tents, a tarp. Do you buy the potions?
No.
Nope.
No. So just 2 tents and a tarp.
I got a
Yeah.
bedroll as well.
And a bedroll.
I just took out 2 gold, so.
Cool. So Heim kind of like scurries off somewhere. He vanishes down the lane and just goes about his business. Eloine and Glim, as you're sort of you're waiting for the stock to come out of the warehouse. You're sort of standing there awkwardly, like just making occasional eye contact with this man's wife, and she just stands there waiting, like, what? She's just sort of rocking on her heels. She's like, oh, weather's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. It is lovely day.
Beautiful. You from around here?
Well, we're new in town.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
You seem happy.
Yeah, well, do what you got to do, one day at a time. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
sudden bang from the carnival wagon down to the south. Makes the woman jump out of her skin. The wagon almost tips over on its side.
This thing?
Mm-hmm.
What was that? What was that? Is that normal?
Well, really. Wagons don't normally move by themselves.
There's nobody in there?
Alright, I'm gonna go take a look. This
Rictavio
girl's
was
making me
there earlier,
uncomfortable.
but he went off. Alright, Eloine, you are near the wagon.
Yeah, I'm
Give
taking a
me
look.
a perception check. Yeah, you're kind of like on edge and startled. You're not paying much attention. The wagon doesn't appear to be moving as you go up to it.
Lynn, you want to come take a look? Heim, you're not here.
I'll come up and take a look.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
Oh, that's not as good as my perception. That's okay.
That's good enough.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, once you get a bit closer, the wagon suddenly lurches as though something big's just thrown itself against the inside wall. You hear the cracking of wood and like the scraping of metal, and you hear like something inhuman inside.
Oh.
Upon a bit closer inspection, Glim, you see that the sides of the wagon are actually spattered with dry blood. You also see an inscription on the wagon's door frame that's written in sort of like a clerical script. It says, "I bring you shadow from light."
Oh.
Oh, I bring you from shadow into light. Sorry, it's a very different message. Yeah.
Great.
Can I try and talk to it? Like, I want to go right up to the side.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's like an animal or something, maybe it will understand me. And I just want to be like, knock once on the side if you understand me.
Okay. Nothing happens. And then suddenly another slam into the side of the wagon almost knocks you off your feet.
Okay, I'm going to turn to Glim and be like, I don't know if that was a knock or not.
That was a little bit unclear.
It was aggressive.
This is Rictavio's wagon, right? That's what they said?
Yes. It says Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders on the side.
I wonder where he is. If he's keeping some sort of beast in here, it doesn't really seem particularly safe for anybody working here.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we should ask him about it when we see him next.
Yeah. Are we worried this thing's going to escape? Doesn't seem very friendly.
Yeah, it doesn't. Should we try and find him before we leave town?
Well, I think I do. I could, I really don't want to, but I could send him a message and ask him.
You know what? I think that might be worth it, actually.
Will it, though? That's the question.
Well, I'm
Will it
also
actually?
confused. What does it say again? Rictavio's Carnival
Of Wonders, yeah.
Carnival of Wonders.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm kind of curious about this now.
All right, I will use sending
Mm-hmm.
to Rictavio.
Yep.
Hi, Rictavio. This is Sam. There's a beast in your wagon. It's scaring the shopkeeps in the stockyard. Where are you? That's it.
There's a brief pause, and then about 30 seconds later, you get Hello, Glim! In the middle of a puppet show. That's just a security system. It's not real. It's magic.
Can I roll insight on a message or
With disadvantage.
disadvantage? Okay. 11?
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Okay, well, he claims it's a security feature.
Yeah, you're not
but
sure. You're like, well, weird as shit has happened in this place, but you don't trust Rictavia that much, do you?
not really, no.
No. So you're not sure. It could be, it could not be. 50-50.
He said it wasn't real, but it is moving the wagon around.
Yeah, hard to say.
Where did Heim go?
He just trundled off to the south somewhere.
Should we
Let's
go find Heim?
Let's go find Heim.
Okay.
We'll go find Heim.
Okay.
And fill him in.
So, Heim, where are you?
I'm just close to where the entrance to this place was. Probably like looking at the Vallaki's Got Talent poster.
Yeah, Heim's just sort of strolling back from somewhere once you get to the gate of the stockyard.
Hey, Heim. So there's something weird going on with Rictavio's wagon. Not sure.
Oh, whoa, something weird going on in Barovia? Whoa.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
There appears to be some sort of vicious beast. I sent him a message. He said it was fake, but it seems quite real. I don't know.
And what do you want old Heim to do about this?
Well, I
vicious beast
figured-
has nearly killed me 3 times since being here.
So do you want to ignore the problem then? I thought we would have a group meeting about it, but if we're going to ignore it, then we could just pick up our supplies and leave.
Yeah, we can just ignore it.
Yeah, what is the alternative? Do we plan on killing this beast?
Well, maybe
Honestly, the beast could just be an upset Vallaki who's on timeout, right? A Vallakian?
Yeah, well then maybe they should be let out.
Well, I don't think we should. This thing seems violent. Why don't we
Well,
just
if he
warn them to
said-
stay away?
If he said it's a security system, and if he's telling the truth, what is in there that he wants to guard?
Oh,
That's my
Eloine.
question.
Maybe this isn't a question for today.
Okay. Let's just we gotta deal with this Wizard of Wine situation.
And the bone.
That sounds much more enjoyable, if I'm being honest, than just dealing with a dangerous wagon.
Okay. Gwen will go back to pick up her things.
So yeah, the husband comes back out with your supplies sort of bundled up in a rope. He's like neglecting to hand them to you. He's like, "Are you okay? Can you carry this?"
Oh, I'll be okay.
And he like gently presses it into your arms, waiting for you to collapse. And then once you suddenly grab it and just walk off normally, so, oh well, okay, fair enough. It's a
Great.
strong
I will
child.
hand out everybody's.
He looks at his wife and says, "Oh, I hope our kids are that strong. That's amazing."
So
She
you're
goes,
gonna be at
"Oh
the
yeah, kids, you'll be lucky."
what are you guys performing at the talent show?
The They both look at each other and then look back at you and then look at each other and they say, are we telling people yet?" "No, it's a surprise."
Oh, okay, well,
"Well, I
Look
mean, I
forward
can't
to it.
go against me wife. She knows what she wants. I can't argue with her. You'll see."
I'm excited. Get
Are
you on the
you
flip
going?
side.
Are you going to participate?
Oh no, no.
Well, participation is mandatory, right, Heim?
But I mean, will you perform?
I'm probably not going to, no. But I hear that my friends over here have a good dance routine.
Oh yeah, you look pretty light on your feet.
Yep, that's me.
I'm just staring deadpan.
The wife's
Absolutely
just
not.
like, "Well, this is awkward."
Yep, okay, well, time to go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Pleasure to meet you. Bye.
Oh, bye bye. What a nice bunch of people. You get halfway up the road out of the stockyard when you run into a sweaty-looking Rictavio. So, oh, there you are. I got your message. That's impressive, by the way. I didn't know anyone else could do that. That's amazing. Wow. You said the wagon was shaking.
You appear to have a beast within it.
No, 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 no. It's quite powerful enchantment. I was worried you'd set off the lightning trap and fry yourselves to death.
Well, there was a large crash, wasn't there?
Oh yes, no, it's all a trick of the mind or magical illusion. But if you were to try and get in, it would definitely kill you.
Well, glad we
And,
didn't do that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought that was common where you came from, especially with Haim. His prowess in adventuring. He's probably seen these kind of traps 1,000 times before. I thought he would have warned you.
Time to go. I don't like this. I don't
we-
know you, and you don't know me.
I don't know you, but I've heard of you, my
don't know
boy.
me.
Your exploits are legendary where I come from.
Well, Rictavio, we do have some adventuring to do. Busy
True.
day, so we should be on our way.
Oh, very well,
Um,
very well.
Maybe try harder not to scare people. Be nice.
Well, I've told the folks in the yard not to touch the thing. It's very dangerous. I should have warned you as well. I didn't realize you'd go and seek me out.
Yeah, you
It's
know, the blood
very
was
flattering.
almost a dead giveaway, but
Oh no, that's just to scare off the simpletons, you see. Clearly, it didn't
and
work
what
on
do
you.
you have in there?
Oh, just all of my worldly belongings. Don't know if you've noticed, but this place is a bit lacking in wealth.
Hmm. I wonder what set it off.
So, well, I imagine people of capability being in vicinity. That's usually what triggers it.
Just being near it?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Why?
that's usually what does it.
Okay, well, shall we go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, where are you off
think
to?
so.
Maybe I can come along.
Oh, no, we have some private business to attend to, but thank
We
you.
could use a horse and wagon, though.
Hmm.
Oh, you need a horse. Oh, well. I could help you out there, actually. So you have this amazing mare. Oh, her name's Drusilla. Top of the line. 10 horsepower. Amazing. Such a fast horse. I could lend you her if you like.
Sure, no strings attached. That sounds awesome.
Oh, for Haim the hero, how could I say no?
That's a cool name. No, I don't like this. Okay. Yep, we'll take the horse, no strings attached, and then we'll be on our way.
Well, wait. We can't just take the horse for 3 of us.
Well, no, you'll need a wagon, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, can you give us a wagon too?
I'm afraid I came here by myself. So I can't give you a wagon, but on the main street there is the old Vallaki wagon shop. They could probably set you up.
Oh, God. Okay, let's just get walking. Let's just get to walking.
Okay, we're gonna walk. Is that what we've decided?
We're gonna walk.
Okay, let's walk then. Hi,
How long is it going to be if we don't walk?
If you don't
Or if
walk, you'll
we,
probably get there in like 2 hours. If you took a horse and cart, you probably get there in like 2 or 3 hours. Walking is probably gonna take you the better part of 12.
Okay. Well, when do we have to be back for the mandatory participation?
So you have all of today, and then it starts at the end. After this is your broken boat. So you have all of today, all of tomorrow, and then it starts after that.
Oh, we got
So you have
plenty
40,
of
you have
time.
48 hours basically.
Okay,
Well,
let's just
fine.
walk.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So, you see Rictavio kind of go off to his shed. As you leave the stockyard, you're back in Vallaki now. Where do you want to go next? Are you going back to? It's about midday. You could go meet Erwin now, or you could go to the church. It's totally up to you. Is there anywhere else you want to go?
We'll have to pass the church to leave on this, right? We're going this way.
Yeah, if you were to walk west, you would pass the inn and then pass the church, and then you'd be at the gate.
Okay, we can maybe do that on our way out then. Pick up our supplies and then head out.
Agreed.
Okay. So, you go to the inn. Give your token. So you go to the inn. Quickly drop in. Erwin meets you in the tap room. He gives you a sack of rations, basically enough food and water to last about 4 days, just in case. And he says, "Do you manage to find a horse, or are you on foot?"
We'll be walking.
All right. Well, just be careful out there. Obviously, in the daytime, not as dangerous, but at night, you definitely want to get somewhere safe if you can. Get off the road, get into the trees, and find somewhere secluded. Like, you don't want to be on the road at night. It's too open. And then he, after he gives you the sack, he pulls out a folded up map. He says, "Here's the map." And he kind of like holds it out to you and says, "Right, so we're here." And he points to the Vallaki underneath Lake Zarevich. I think you can see it.
Yeah.
He says, "What you want to do is head west, go across that first bridge, and then keep following the west road. Follow the signs for Kresk. Once you get to the second bridge, don't go across it. Just go west again and keep following the path, and you'll get to the yard."
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Go west, over the bridge, follow the road for Kresk, and then go west at the next bridge.
Don't cross the bridge. Don't cross the second bridge.
Don't cross the
though,
second
right?
bridge. Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
All right.
Do we know anything else about he's just gone missing, right? There's no motive, there's no last scene or anything like that?
Last time we saw the delivery was about 10 days ago when we got our scheduled delivery. But We haven't heard anything from them since then. 10 days of silence. No runners, no messages, nothing.
All right, let's get
And,
going, gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
So be careful, and I hope the gods of the day and the night watch over you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And with you.
And you. Kiss, kiss. Alright, so what's next? Church?
We'll just, yeah, very briefly, just to let them know that we found Arabella. Arabella? Yeah.
Alright, so you trundle along to the church. You see a couple of kids playing in the yard. Typically you don't actually see a Milivoj digging anywhere in the graveyard as you enter. Are you going in to talk to whoever's inside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's midday now. You've noticed that as you were walking towards, people were going in sort of, there's a mass gathering of people. Like, it's obviously time for a midday mass, so they're all going in to pay their respects and worship. You kind of get in after they do, and once you get into the building, you see Father Lucian performing the ceremony of daily worship to the Morning Lord. If you have proficiency in religion, you can make a religion check.
Nope.
Nope.
All right.
Um,
Nope.
yeah, it's a pretty standard ceremony. We give thanks to our God for not smiting us and letting us breathe another day. Although, Heim, you notice that this, like, the wording of the scripture and the order of the ceremony is very familiar to the processes that go through the worship of Lathander back in Faerun. Lathander is a very
And
common
he's
god,
got a
the god of light, the god of good shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's differences. It's like an interpretation
Just
of the
reskinning.
scripts. Yeah, reskinning, exactly. It's just like insert god name here, Lathander, Morning Lord. But some of the language is a bit different. Like, they give thanks for different things, for example. Give thanks for the wine that is keeping us sane. Give thanks for the walls that keep us safe, and that sort of thing.
Wait, the walls or the wolves?
Walls.
Okay.
Give thanks for the
Cool.
blessed hallowed ground provided by
Shit. Okay,
Saint Andrew.
we're really running out of stuff here. That's good, and that we still have. So let's try and get the wine. Wine seems very important to these people.
So
Yeah.
are you just kind of stood at the door while the ceremony goes on? Do you join in, or do you just wait for it to finish?
I guess just kind of blend in at the back.
Once you
Yeah.
get there,
And I serve. Once we're in the back, I'm like, reminds me of some of the Lythander thingies. Glim, do you know about Lythander?
No. Does Glim know about Lythander?
Roll me your religion check.
Yes.
Yeah, you do. So yeah, Lathander is basically just like the best god, the deity of like creativity, dawn, renewal, birth, self-perfection, vitality, and youth. They are pretty much like the boilerplate god for all paladins and clerics. They are just the force of light in the world. They're often connected with Shantia. Their goals sort of align, as in they promote the growth and cultivation of life. They're often seen as, like, in scripture, as like romantically connected and kindred spirits. Yeah, they're all right.
I can tell you guys firsthand that Shantia is the lamest god to worship. So
But yeah, they're very pious. They always believe in like, oh, there's always another dawn. Oh, from death there is new life. In the dawn, beauty reigns. The way is clearer. That kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, well, probably don't want to interrupt, so maybe we'll just blend in at the back and kind of wait for it to be done.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
catch a pew if you want to. Just sit and wait for it to be finished. You don't see Ismark or Irina anywhere in the hall.
Is Milivaj in here? Or just
Yeah,
completely...
Milivaj is he sat at the back.
Okay.
Just kind of like all the kids are just sort of on the same pews as him, like near each other.
What, no Sunday school?
They don't have Sundays
Right.
or school. But yeah, the ceremony goes on for like 15 minutes. They all just sort of like stand up. They say amen, and they all start to ferry out. You see a couple of faces that you recognize. You see Gadolf Blinsky.
Oh.
He kind of like shrinks at Heim and Glim, but when he sees Eloine, he like perks up, gives a smile and waves, and then waddles out as fast as he can. You also see you see what's his name? Oh, what was the guard called? Can't remember. Soren. You see
Isaac?
Soren. No, Izek isn't here. None of the guard are here. But
Oh,
you,
Soren is
apart from Soren,
Soren. Yeah.
Soren's there with his mother. He's just like he's in his Sunday best, and he looks a bit embarrassed when he sees you. Oh, but my mum. Oh no, so embarrassing.
Wave at him.
The only other face you recognize is Vasily. He kind of just strides through the church, and when he sees Eloine, he stops and talks to you. He's, oh, I didn't realize you were one for these sort of occasions. Nice to see you here. Are these your friends?
Yes, they are. Glim, Heim. This is Vasily, the accountant.
Well,
Pleasure to meet you.
I think accountant is putting it rather above my station. I simply just count the coin. I don't do anything complicated. Just the best of my abilities. It's very nice to meet you. Glim, did you say?
Yes. It's a
And
pleasure.
he, where everyone else has kind of like regarded you as like a child wearing armor or something, he gives you like the proper respect. He's like, yes, it's very nice to meet a woman of your significance. I heard what you did at the gates, and it was very brave.
Thank you. It was kind of fun, if I'm honest.
It's like, well, I guess being strong and protecting the town is a very fulfilling effort. And who is this? He points to Heim.
This is Heim.
Heim von Fancy Trow. Heim, this is Vasily.
Ah,
how do you do?
a member of the nobility, I see. Mr. von Fancy Trow.
Yes, well, maybe in my old days, maybe.
Where did your family hail from?
You know, here and there, water deepish.
I'm afraid I've never heard of it. Sounds very, very, very exotic.
Well, I mean, I guess exotic is just a frame of mind, really.
It's like, well, this place must seem very dull and boring compared to where you come from, but please, if you ever want a
No.
tour of the estate, I can always show you around.
Dull and boring are definitely not two words that I would attribute to this place.
It has been quite exciting.
Oh, you're too kind, my lord, too kind.
Oh no, not a compliment either. This is a very scary place to be. I've been on my toes this entire time. I've hated it almost every second. I'm just looking to get out of here, frankly.
He looks distraught, and he's like, well, I didn't realize it was... I don't know how to apologize.
I'm not going to be nice. I have gills now.
It's not your fault. I'm sorry.
This place
Heim is
gave me
under a lot of-
gills. You didn't give me gills. I'm not mad at you. You just live here, okay? This isn't your fault. I'm just being honest.
Well, be assured if you ever need in need of a lordly reception as you are due, my estate is always open to you. I'm very good friends with the Baron as well. I can always introduce you. He'd love to see another man of breeding such as you.
Did you say man of breeding?
Of good breed, yes.
Huh.
Well, your last name,
Okay.
Von Fancy Trial, that means you're a lord, no? Such as...
Yes, that is um not quite comparable. It's I am of the elite, but of a lord. Well, I would be a lord here, but lords in our realm are like much more important, I think.
Yes, obviously the title matches the environment, but yes, well, maybe where you come from is an easier place to live than here.
Definitely. We have hot tubs there.
Hot tubs.
Imagine
Why are they hot?
they're more like warm tubs, actually, now that I think about it. It's not like a scalded. Honestly, just imagine what a hot tub could be. Imagine the best possible thing, and then stop imagining it because you probably can't get that here and it will only depress you, okay?
The only hot tub I've seen is when the Baron threw that man in that boiling black pot for coughing at his joke. That was
That's what I
ghastly.
I would have assumed that, actually, yeah.
Yes, it was quite horrible.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Anyways, it is nice to meet a man of class. I'm going to have to take a rain check on the whole estate tour or the meetup with the Baron, but be sure that I definitely will want to do that.
Oh, definitely. Great to knock elbows with another member of the gentry.
Wow, I can tell that we are going to get along swimmingly. Toodaloo.
Goodbye.
And then as soon as we leave, I like look to the group and I'm like, that guy can suck a big bag of dicks.
You should be nicer to people.
As he gets to the door,
Yeah.
and he's like about 60 feet away, he turns around and like gives a gentlemanly bow, and then walks out the door.
Seems very nice.
It's rich coming from you telling me to be nicer to people.
Nice to people.
Okay, just everybody outside of me then.
I've been nice to you the past day.
Okay.
I've agreed to help you, have I not? And I've tried to cure your curse a few times. Only once. I only slapped you once.
Let's try and keep it that way too. All I'm saying is, I've had a lot of contact with people of, I'm putting the quotation marks, wealth and class, and from my experience, all of them can suck a big bag of dicks.
Well, even so, there's a chance he may, if not be an ally here, perhaps introduce us to some people who could help.
Oh, he definitely will. But the other thing you have to remember is that the way that the wealthy talk to each other is all veiled insults. We're all looking to one-up each other, and I can guarantee that goes across all different dimensions and realms. Trust me, he liked that. Everyone loves Heim.
Okay.
It's Heim time, baby.
All right.
All right, it's time to get going.
Okay.
Oh no,
So
the
we need
catchphrase came out.
we need to tell some people that we found a child, and then we'll go.
Yes. Yeah.
Alright. So, apart from the staff, everyone has left. Miliboj is talking to the kids they're asking, "Oh, let's go play, let's go play." He's like, "Yeah, where's your brother? Where's your sister? Come on, get washed, have your food, and we'll go out." Father Lucian is packing away his ceremonial equipment, stowing his scriptures and his unlighting all the candles, getting ready for the evening ceremony. After about 10 minutes after everyone's left, Ismark and Irina come out of one of the side rooms. Irina just goes straight over to the kids and starts. They just go yay, and she just like runs into them and hugs them and starts playing with them.
Aw.
Ismark is just resting on a pew, just sort of watching everything that's going on. You see, he looks really tired. He's sort of like got his head in his hands, it's like rubbing his temples, like bent over double. Just he looks like he hasn't slept in a while.
Again?
Yeah, he looks troubled.
All right. I'll approach. I don't know what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, I'll join
Okay.
him.
All right, you're approaching.
Well, now I'm concerned about Ismark. I guess we'll just kind of like make our way in. I'm sure they'll notice us.
Mhm.
But I'll go sit by Ismark first. Be like, hey, how are you feeling?
He jumps when you sit down. He didn't even notice your approach.
I'm very loud. That's very strange.
He's hi. He just kind of slumps down again.
What's wrong?
Once I thought it was over. I find this place is no safer than where we were.
What do you mean? Did something happen?
Well, like you know, the bones are gone. This is
Oh.
just a church now. He can come whenever he wants. It was up all night. How can I sleep knowing that he could just creep in and bite her again?
I don't think he can. I think you're okay here. And we're headed in that direction now. The way the bones were taken anyway.
Yeah,
We're going to
gonna try and find them.
Yeah.
So I
No
hope.
guarantees, but we'll try.
I can come with you.
And you need to rest.
It's like, no, I'm fine. And he tries to stand up, and he just
Yeah.
collapses under his own legs.
Yeah,
you
I'm not
need
gonna
to
lie to
rest.
you. You look rough.
You
gotta
will be
stay
a
here.
liability on the road.
He finds that like hard to take in. He winces once you say that. He's like, "Yeah, you're right."
She'll just put a hand on his arm. Like, it's okay. You've seen us. We're capable. We'll be okay. You need to stay here with your sister. And please get some rest.
So I'll try.
Okay.
Where are you going? Do you have a lead?
On the bones, unfortunately, no.
Maybe I should inquire around town, see if anyone's seen anything.
That would be helpful.
Yeah.
That would be very helpful.
I'll see what I can dig up.
There you go.
Just so tired.
Maybe you should sleep now. If you're going to be up all night, perhaps you should start sleeping during the day.
He thinks about it for a second. He's like, maybe.
A few hours.
Do you think she'll be
It
safe?
won't hurt. She'll be safe. It's okay. She has other people here.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, damn it!
Oh no.
If I help, if I contribute, can she do it on advantage and try again?
How are you going to contribute? What are you going to add to the conversation that will reassure him?
If I just put my giant hand on his back in like a very reassuring way and try and just calm him down a little bit.
Okay. Alright, yeah, roll that with advantage. He kind of like feels that capable, massive hand on his back. And he's like, yeah, they're way better off than I am.
Nope.
Oh my
Mm.
god.
Mm.
Not a persuasive little no.
He's like, as strong as you are, I won't be able to rest knowing I've left her safety to someone else. It's my duty.
Fair
I'll,
enough.
I don't know. I'll see what I can find out. Maybe I can send one of the kids out to find information, but I'm not leaving as long as she's here.
All right. Well, take care of yourself as well. We've had this discussion already.
Mm-hmm.
You can't take care of her if you don't take care of yourself first.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
Do better than your best.
He kind of perks up at that. You see him straighten his back a little bit. So I will.
Good. Okay. Did we tell
I think we told Milovaj.
Milovaj
maybe?
knew. Did we tell the father at all? I can't remember.
Tell him what?
About the missing child.
I don't remember.
I mean, we can mention it just in case.
Yeah,
You spoke to Milovaj. You told Milovaj that you were looking for the kid. You told some of the children that you were looking for her, but I don't think you told the father.
Okay. I'll go over to Milovaj then. If he's not busy with the kids.
Is that Milovaj?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he's just kind of like, there's a little kitchen at the back of the chapel, and he's just making sure they've all had their food before they go out and play. He's as you go over, he's tying up one of the kids' shoelaces. He sees you come over, Glim. He says, "Oh, how's it going? I didn't see you there."
Not too bad. We had an exciting evening. Just wanted to let you know that we found Arabella and she's safe now.
Oh, that's great. The kids will be over the moon. What
I
happened
don't
to
know
her?
if she'll. Well, Bluto took her.
What?
She was. Yeah.
What do you mean he took her?
Well, it appears we didn't get a lot of answers. But it appears that he kidnapped her and took her out to the lake. It was a bad situation, but we did get her out safe.
He goes red at that. Like you see, like the veins bulging on his temple. He like clenches his fist and stands up. He's like, "Where the fuck is he?"
I exploded him.
He like pauses for a second. And he says, "What?"
It was kind of an accident, but yes, I did yeah. Yeah, there is no piece of Bluto left in existence.
You killed him.
Yeah.
And he just kind of like looks past you for a second. Seems to like have a 1,000-yard stare. Looks back at you, and he says, "Well, better you than me, I guess." I wouldn't tell anyone round here you did that, but I don't think anyone will miss him either.
Noted.
He's like, well, honestly, I would have done it too. You could be in a lot of trouble if this got found out.
I'm sure I'll be okay.
I'll,
You kidnapped a child.
I mean, no one else goes out there. It wouldn't be crazy if he got eaten by something or killed by something.
Well, we nearly did, so
What?
yeah. Well, we had to go out on the water. That was fun. But like I say, we're back. We made it out with Arabelle.
Yeah, if anyone asks, just say you found him dead on the shore. Like, don't incriminate yourselves any further. They will put you in the stocks or hang you for that.
Noted. Thank you for
Do
that.
for what it's worth, I would have done the same. Not with explosions, but I mean, shovels are pretty heavy.
It was an accident. I didn't. Yeah, I just wanted him to drop the bag.
If it makes you feel any better, it was for the greater good.
It really was. But yes, we just wanted to let you know before we head out.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's good. So I'll keep an eye on the kids, make sure they don't no more of them go missing. Thank you.
Of course, that's why we're here. All right,
All right,
onward.
onward.
Oh.